Welcome. First day of March. And the continued, excuse me, the continued movement towards spring, waking up to a pretty good amount of light in the mornings earlier, and that rising energy. It's an opportunity to reemerge slowly and just check in with yourself. So please come to a seated pose. Your seated pose. Perhaps it's elevated, perhaps one leg sticks out. It's fine. Just find the support for your spine and your breathing. Align and relaxed. Invite peace into your body. So not engaging bandhas yet. Just settling the bones, the joints, the muscles, all the connective tissue. Sense your whole body for a moment and relax. Breathe gently, nose breathing, soft eyes. Settling into stillness. Starting to rock your torso side to side a little bit. Feel free to rearrange your lower body if needed to circle from hips forward and around. Go slowly and mindfully. Moving from down low inside your body. Find center, pause breathing in. Cross spine, long neck. Breathing out, shoulders on the ribs. Rock side to side a little bit. Let yourself get into a little flow energy. Let's just get out of our linear sort of lifestyle, out and around, circling, bounding. Drishti is the focus of the eyes and the mind. Where the eyes go, the mind goes. Find soft, receptive gazing. Find your way back to center and let your eyes relax for a moment as you feel center. Breathing in. Breathing out. Slipping out of the crossed legs. Trying to stay elevated on your blanket. For heart lift pose, point your toes. Fingers forward beside you, slide them back until you can lean back and bend your elbows, lift your chest. Not bearing a lot of weights. You don't have to be super precise with where you place your hands. Gently open the front of your body. Breathe. Twice more. Bringing all of this together. Full body awareness, breath, and gaze. Then relax your feet towards you and come to seated forward fold. See, black socks, it's getting darker. Seated fold, so tilt from your hip joints, maybe your knees are bending, bringing your head down, celebrating your feet, getting nice and close. So just take them in for what they are. Wonderful, unique, interesting, right? Miraculous, funny. And bring your head down. 3, 2. Slowly breathe out one more time. Forehead towards the legs, toes drawing back, long spine. Rising up to release and cross in. Reach up, breathe in. To the left, breathe out, bring your arms down. Gaze back. Light on the fingers, tall in the spine. Try to notice and release excess effort in your body, excess tension. Exhale. Breathing in, reaching up. Core strength to the other side. Turn your spine. That's the focus here. The limbs, we're just arranging them to support the spine. While refinements are welcome and part of it, not overly fussing would be the balance to that. Not worrying about perfection. Middle path. Breathe out again. Inhale, center, reach. Spread your hands. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, sit tall. Rhythmic breathing, gentle sound. Central to the practice. So the other things are further away from the center, like our asanas. Please come around to standing. Maybe use your hands, maybe practicing no hands or lighter hands. You can try squatting or lunging to stand up. Don't do anything too wild. Make your way safely up. And just not relying on your arms and hands to stand. Been practicing that for a while. Keep practicing. This is all practice. Practice standing rooted and tall, relaxed, at home in your body. Inhabit the space between the earth and the sky. 2 more breaths. Everything still except the breath. Once more. Spreading feet into the earth. Legs firm. Slowly lift your arms up. Now, if you just throw them up there, you might throw all kinds of things out of whack. So bring them up to level with your shoulders and already needing to gather in your low belly a little bit to support. Lift your arms more, lifting your rib cage, like you're putting your towels up on a high shelf in the closet. Maybe lift the plane of your face. Organizing your body in upward hands pose. Urdhva Hastasana. 3, 4, notice your breath in this one, because it's really focused a lot on the rib cage. Exhale, bring your arms down slowly, pausing at your shoulder level. Shoulder blades, notice those, bring them a little together and down as you lower your arms back in by your sides. Then reach your arms back, coming into Utkatasana. Hips down and back, fierce pose. Knees back as well, so interesting to think of that. Long spine, like you're a ski jumper. We'll do 2 sets of breaths, about halfway through this first set. Spread feet. Challenge your lowness a little bit. Try to get your muscles tired in these 2 sets. Save a little energy, breathe out one more time. Breathe in, stand with your legs, reach with your arms. Breathe out, second one, lower, hips and arms back. 1, 2, Again, just focusing on the hip strength aspect. Use your legs. Balance. One more breath. And this determined moment, press your feet strongly to straighten your legs. Then that rib cage lift, arm reach, let your feet relax open. Exhale, stand tall, float your arms down by your sides. At your waist with your hands, so that it's like not really technical, but rest your hands on the top of your hips. Breathing in, that can just help you find that pelvis to tilt it forward for standing forward fold. The fingers can remind your low belly to stay hollowed up. Maybe your knees bend, let them bend generously. Big toe pose. First two fingers come round the outside of the big toes and underneath them. Then the thumbs come to the fingertips and the toes go back down. Elbows go wide. Maybe your legs straighten a bit more and your head is down. Padangusthasana. Pada is foot, Angushtha is the big toe and the thumbs. Asana means home. Shoulders draw up towards the body in this one. One more breath. Exhale. Keep your connection with your hands and come to halfway pose, breathing in. Breathe out, fold again, this time Padahastasana, sliding your hands under your feet. So you can go to the roots of your fingers, your wrists, or just repeat the other one, that will be fine. So feet and hands shaking hello. Pull your elbows a little wide, bring your head down. Just the right amount of leg straightening. Hello, back body. Not crushing the hands, but it's like you're pulling them out so they're gently tractioning at the wrists. Breathe one more time. And that means Pada is foot, hand, hasta, foot, hand, pose, home. Exhale. Halfway lift. Don't have to go far. Release your hands one at a time back to your waist. Standing up, press into the feet. And exhale there. Extended triangle pose. Turn out to the right side. Turn your right leg towards the back of your mat. Angle the other one in and reach your arms out. Breathe in. Breathe out, tilt your pelvis and spine to the side. And maybe you go further over, that's fine. You don't have to go far. Keep your low belly toned and spin to gaze up. This is a real balance pose. Don't always talk about it as one. Breathe out once more. Low belly is strong. Coming up for the other side. Move from your belly. Rise. Turn your legs and find the balance on the other side. So side facing. Back foot angled in. Arms reach. Legs strong. Exhale. Pelvis to the side and down. And then you can just touch lightly wherever you are. Maybe come further over if that's nice in your body today. The heart opens, the belly strong. Utthita Trikonasana. Utthita, that word means extended. And triangle is Trikonasana. One more time. Utthita Trikonasana. Extended triangle. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release your arms. Then the Parivrtta Trikonasana, the revolved one, spin to face the back of your mat. Keep distance between your feet both ways as you face the back of your mat, straight leg stance. Reach your left arm way up into the sky, big reach of that side of the body, then exhale, Forward fold, bring your hand across to your shin, or foot or floor, and then the other arm stretches out, maybe parallel to the ground. Pretty ball triangle, mid-back twist. Spread your feet, firm your legs. One more breath. Exhale when you're ready, release the rotation in your spine. Inhale, come up and turn around. Exhale, or breathe another time, that's sweeping across with the reaching arm. The other one coming out parallel to the flourish or anywhere in that part. The low back is level in this pose. It's a mid-back turn, like two knees twist on the back of the body. Spread your feet, balance challenge. One more breath in. Release down, breathing out. Breathe in, rise mindfully, set your shoulders, and step out. Crescent lunge with the right leg going back. Come to the ball of that foot and bend your front knee. I can see my big toe root is working, even on the picture. To keep that knee steady and centered. To add further challenge to this balance, the arms rising up. Hold steady, lengthening the hip flexors on the back leg. Easy, steady gaze. Exhale, release your arms and straighten your leg. Bring your heel down. Making it warrior A, so the back heel went down and then the front knee travels out. Refinements as needed. Ribs towards the front. Hands together. Going up again in a different way. Using a whole rib cage lift. Bring it all together. Breathe. Pelvis forward. Ribs lift. Gaze down. Release. Make your way to the front of your mat. You can turn to the side or step out. Excuse me. Crescent lunge. Concentrate. Get to know this movement in. We're teaching the body with practice. Follow the foot and throwing in different ways of doing it to mix it up. Find this foundation. Reach up the arms. So about at your face or lower, you might feel your rib cage need to lift in the back as well as the front, not just the front. Balance. Separate the hands. Balance again. Move into warrior A. Bring your back heel down, hands together and down into your heart center. Weave fingers, wide thumbs, hold the ribs. Exhale, release the arms, lean forward. Step that front leg strong and straight and bring the back one just to standing. Breathing in. Breathing out. Standing on your right leg. So you might need to refine your feet a little bit just to find that sweet angle to shift your weight for warrior C variation. So trying to be near something if you need to refer to a wall or something. Steady. Use your eyes. Don't rely on the wall though if you use it. Lift your back leg. Reaching down in warrior C. If you'd like to come up and down a few times with that, or just hold it in one place, concentrate determination. 3 more breaths. Trying to the very end. And release your leg back beside the other one. Spread out your weight again. The other side, that gazing point established first. Feel yourself list. Stay on your toes as you reach back and start that forward lean. This is a lot of hip stability and strength. So there can be lots of moving around, and that doesn't mean you're not doing it well. Just do your best. Lots of different elements to focus on. Try not to fall over for starters. And then maybe point the toes on that lifted leg. Reach down. Straighten your standing leg. And letting this feel complete after you return both feet to the ground and release. Let it be received. Big bend of the knees. Turn please to the left side of your mat. Starting in the center. Then turning out and stepping out towards the corners of your mat. So about a 45-degree turnout. So 90 would be towards both sides of the mat, right in that middle zone. Then track your hip knee out towards your middle toes on one of your sides and return all the way upright with a little squeeze to stand up. Little squeeze at your glutes. And then to the second side. Doesn't have to be far. Turn to center all the way. 2, get into the flow, go to your own depth. And 2. 3, free breathing. 3. 4, doesn't have to be far. And 4. Come back to flat for 5 for the hold. Setting this one leg squat deep or not, and then stretching the inseam of the back leg is an important part of this pose. Supporting my torso with hands and the belly engaged slightly. Exhale. Inhale all the way to center. Little glute squeeze, stand all the way up. The other side for the hold, come in. Sustainable, positive pattern depth. Working with your joints. Lengthen the inseam of that stretched out leg. Breathe calmly through all of it. Sit like a great tree in the midst of it all. Inhale when you're ready. So take a little moment to finish and come up, find that up movement, and then maybe change the angle and the distance if needed, or just come down and see where you are with your wide squat goddess pose. That's kind of interesting. Slightly different than I would have done it if I'd come in another way. Make sure everything's all right. Hold steady in the center. Spread feet. Not letting the knees collapse inwardly. 4, 5, press feet, squeeze glutes, rise. Wide parallel feet. Swing out the heels. Stretch out your stance to your own comfort. And breathe in. Breathe out, slowly fold forward. Knees may bend for this pose, but they don't have to. They can even be really, really straight if your knees do that. Reach out to your ankles or the big toe. Same as Padangusthasana here. Low belly draws up, shoulders up, arches of the feet up. Downward is your head, lengthening your spine. Downward energy spreading the feet. The legs firm and pressed back. Shoulders broad. Exhale, engage the bandhas. Low belly, pelvic floor, drawing in and up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to your legs or your waist and come up. Slowly breathing in. Bring your feet a little closer and then finishing these with Warrior B, Virabhadrasana. Stay facing the side of your mat. Center your knee joint. Stretch out your lunge. Add the arms reaching and the head turn. All of the standing poses are grounding. Whether it's emotional upsweep or it's the wind, it's good to be grounded. Changing to the other side, keep it simple. Breathe out, remember this. Take the steps you need to make your way to the other side. The knee centering is important. Head turning, shoulders relax down so your head can turn. Equal reaching. Release. Heels, toes, careful so you don't strain your knees with that. Work your ankles and feet and then step out. Front of the mat, easy wide. Hands together, weave. Gently switch the weave a few times back and forth. Get grounded into your legs and feet. Reach up, spread your hands. Exhale, hands squeeze and pull, elbows down, shoulder blades together and down. 4 more times. Inhale, open, soft like star. Exhale, squeeze and pull, resist a little bit. Keep your belly grounded underneath you if you tend to throw it forward when you reach up your arms. Strengthening those upper back muscles, bringing awareness and nice movement there. Shoulder blades gliding. Reach. Easy squeeze as you bring them together and down. 1 more breath. And relax. Try with me, please, a standing cat and cow. So I'm just going to stand more in mountainous for this. So cow spine is an extension, so the belly goes forward slightly, the chest lifts. Pull your elbows back. Standing cow. Cat spine. Mid back towards the back. Tuck your tail, tuck your chin, bring your elbows and hands towards each other. So try to focus on the spine. Rise, extend. Pull the arms back. A little bit of a curl in the spine standing. Trying something new for me. Something we can do from standing, exploring this arm variation with it. 1 more time, just to imprint that. So the spine, pelvis forward, lift your face and head a little bit, arms back. Flexion of the spine, little tuck in the tail, curl forward, try to bring your arms together. Stand to neutral again, organize your good posture. Then widen your stance to play with the mudra where you use your whole body and you press your hands and reach up and then come down into a squat a few times. So your own placement of your feet. I'm going to turn my lights up a little bit. It's gotten so a little overcast. Ultimately, coming down and hanging out in the squat and sitting down from there as an option, if that's going to hit today. So another time, if you're still rising, give it a rise and a reach, and then a slow coming down. Maybe the arms go to the legs for a hold in the squat. Hands can come down, hips can lower. Work with your body, no harming, come safely to your seat eventually. So this is like Malasana with the hips off the ground. If you want to sit your hips down and practice with your seat on the ground. Concentrate just the right amount. And if your hips are still not down, work them towards the ground and sit in an easy pose for a moment. Bringing your body into deer pose from here. Could be done as a figure four lying down. It's got more to it than that, but if you need a variation. Anyway, you'll be fine. Take the leg that's closest to you and bring the inseam of that leg to the mat. So you're on the outer edge of the front leg and the inner edge of the back leg. Start with your feet close to your body. Knees folded in. Explore opening the hinge of the front knee and the back knee. So moving towards 90-degree angles. Sit up tall, facing the front leg, and turning away from it a little bit into a twist in deer pose. Breathe. Just the energy needed to hold this form. One more time. Tall spine. This is a core strength pose. Yes. Come back to center. And release your legs to the other side. So we were starting in easy pose with the legs switched. Shifting towards the right side and bringing out the left leg to the inseam. Maybe opening the knee hinges. Tall off center. This is where it's core challenging, but it's also an open belly rotation, which is an interesting thing to explore. Tall, turn your belly gently, continue the turning up your spine. Light hands. Breathe, relax as much as you can. One more breath is fine. Exhale, low belly. Slow release with your core strength back to center and bringing your legs out of that shape. Something else, balancing on the sacrum in boat pose, lean back, press your ankles, lift your chest. So the low back is lifting up into your body and long. That's the important thing here. Gaze down your nose. Look playful. Switch the cross of your ankles. Stay. One more time. Come down, take a pause, and come back and do it one more time. So just have a comfortable little lean forward. Rest. Navasana variations. Exhale. Sit tall. Tall out of your sitting bones. Lean back, letting your spine be long on your way into the pose. Then uncross your feet. Take the backs of your knees with your hands. Use your biceps. Strong upper body helping hold the legs. Round your big toes. Maybe straighten your legs and keep holding on. Big toes together. Count down for 3. Gently challenge yourself. 2. It actually feels harder to hold the legs, but maybe not. 1. Feet down, lean forward, relax, let be, let be. Back to those cross leg hip circles to finish, and just release that into something else. Exploring these different practices. Go the other way. This is a core exercise. It's not a bad word. It helps us have less pain if we're stronger. Shoulders forward, shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down, lower than usual, shoulders more forward than usual, intentionally upward, intentionally back, and down. Relax, maybe just roll them a few times, settle. Seated cat and cow, hold your knees, breathe in, belly forward, extend your spine. Breathe out, tuck your tail, curl your spine, hold your knees, tuck your chin. Twice more. Move forward on your sitting bones, extend. Flex. Extend. One more flexion, core strong flexion, not just collapsing back or anything. Neutral. Looking at the clock here. Please come to back of your butt. I haven't done a whole lot of side poses today, so I was thinking of banana pose to begin. Lying back. Layer up, have a little water if you need it. Bring your finishing props nearby if you're using anything for comfort and support. Lie back. It's nice to start on your back with your knees bent so that you can refine your spine, give it all the space it needs to be comfortably long and centered. And then just slowly stretch your legs out one at a time. Move both legs over towards the right side of your mat, both feet. Let the legs just curl over that way a little bit. And then press your elbows and move your torso towards the right side of your mat a little bit as well, and your head. So you're just lengthening that other side of your body, the left side. Arms can stay below the shoulder line, or they can come above the shoulder line. Just make sure you don't get any irritation, like tingling. That's information, says it's too much for your body. So you're free to release your arms lower if needed. A little long. We're going to hold this one for a little while. Press your ankles if you like, the outer ankle coming across. Maybe that works, maybe not. Check in with your body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, relax your eyes, and come to muscular stillness for a couple of minutes. Maybe 20 really slow breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Something like that. Really take it slow. Relax your muscular energy. Even your breathing muscles finding a little rest. And you linger in the spaces between the movement of the breath. Throat soft and open. That can help your neck be long and have enough space. Eyes resting. Let them be soft or closed. When they're closed, they still let in the light. And letting a tiny bit of light in is fine too. I'm home to this experience of being alive. Just breathing. A little bit longer. Still the breathing very slow. Maybe twice more. Last one, you do a square breath if you like, preparing to breathe in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Float, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly, 2, 3, 4, 5. Empty, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your breath and your body out of the shape. The deal with yin poses is you get to do whatever your body wants in response. So have some free movement or rest in another shape. Something else. And the other side. Just adding in this yin style side bend today. Working your feet over towards the left side of your mat now. Take the time to arrange your bones, your sacrum, your shoulder blades, all of that for this long hold. You want to be gently tugging at your side body, not uncomfortable otherwise. Explore the arms on this side. Are they higher or lower? Where do they feel right today? Where do they feel that they can hang out and be soft and open? This can be a meditation. Anytime we bring a little stillness or we touch the present is meditation. We explore the square breath or the spaces between the breath. Consciously releasing the muscular effort. The low belly keeps coming home to the navel. The navel keeps coming home to the low spine. Nothing hard there, just that natural grounding, inward energy. Balancing out your day with some stillness. An opportunity to be conscious, and present. And 2 minutes, doesn't matter, but just evening it out, seeing what that's like to be in shape for that amount of time and to try to meditate and breathe. 2 minutes is a generous measure if you slow down. Bring in your body to a nice, easygoing bridge. Windshield wipers starting to rock the feet side to side, maybe turning them out with hips as well. Find your comfortable turnout to the sides with both legs. So you to bring the arms out to the T position to support the body here as you move the legs, hips, and spine from side to side. Spend a little time here exploring the range of motion to each side. So one hip's doing external, one hip's doing internal, your spine is following. Then go slowly the other way. This is for mobility. Lots of aspects of practice besides the flexibility thing. Take the time to go through each side again, or if you've just done a longer hold on one side, bring balance. But 8 breaths, or no, 10 breaths, so you have time to do both sides. Putting yourself in as deeply as that feels good in your body, not holding back, not forcing. Getting into the stretchy aspect of it a little there at the end, and then back out with slowness and awareness. Keep your neck long, your head centered as you find that stretchy variation on the other side, bringing that top knee towards the floor a bit. Pressing into the ground to stretch the front body. One more breath in. Opening up. The exhale beginning to ground you and bring you back to center. Use your feet to recenter spine and pelvis. Feeling free to slip a blanket behind your head to keep your neck long and bring in your knees. Let them bring themselves in and then catch them one at a time. Knees in and away rock. Rocking is calming for the nervous system. Side to side rocking, get a little momentum going. Nothing too fast. Letting that feel complete. Move your knees in a circle around in one direction a few times. Go the other way. Finding center. Bring your knees in and wide. One hand at a time to the ankle. This can pull, it tends to pull chins way up into the air. Just give yourself a pillow. Be mindful to keep your neck long. Try to relax your knees out to the sides as you hold onto your legs. So we've taken a weight bearing out of this pose. When you do it as a seated pose, you're sitting. Try to let the legs just have some space because you're lying down. 1. Holding a bit strongly. With your hands to your ankles. One more time. Exhale deeply, release, release. Bring the knees away from each other. Switch your hold to the shins again. Reclining bug. One leg up into the air. The opposite arm. The other leg. The other arm. 1, 2, 3. Inhale ribs. Exhale low belly. 4. Creating that stillness in the low belly. Bring your limbs out to the sides very slowly. Arms and legs. Find a little challenge on your muscles and hold steady. Open as far as it feels good for you to open today. Maybe your knees bend, it's fine. That's you taking care of yourself here. Letting gravity assist, legs wide. Exhale, strong belly. Inhale, strong. Bring the legs back together. Then finishing with the opposite reaches, the left leg lowering slowly towards the floor. Stop at any point, no strain. Then the opposite arm heading back, and got 4 limbs in 4 places. 1, 2. Feel yourself in space. 3, 4, 5. Slow and controlled. Bring it back up. Great. On the other side, lower the leg. Try to keep the other 3 limbs as they are for a moment. Once that leg is established, bring the opposite arm a little bit down and then hold it all together. Like you're suspended in midair whilst being well grounded on your back body. One more time, breathe deeply. Exhale, belly. Belly helps you come up. Tuck your knees in towards your elbows, happy baby, feet and ankles. Breathe. Circles, pumps, whatever feels good, move them around. Explore them. And to rest. Gradually bring your feet to the floor and stretch out your legs. Keep it simple. Breathing in. Breathe out through your mouth. Let go. Relax. If something really needs to change, change it. Otherwise, just let yourself be. Just as you are. Just a nice flow of energy. Natural breathing. Shoulders comfortable and relaxed. Belly released. Sailing homeward. Cliffs that rise 1,000 feet without a break. Lake that stretches 100 miles without a wave. Sands that are white through all the year without a stain. Pine tree woods, winter and summer, evergreen. Streams that forever flow and flow without a pause. Trees that for 20,000 years your vows have kept. You have suddenly healed the pain of a traveler's heart and moved his brush to write a new song. Sailing homeward. From the 5th century. All in your body. Peace in your body. Peace in your breathing. Place of peace inside of you that's always there. Sometimes it can be hard to find our way to it, but let it be part of you. A way of coming home to yourself. And bringing this groundedness with you as you lengthen your inhales again and wiggle and stretch and gradually come back to sit. Taking several cycles of breath for the process. Thank you for joining me for this slightly different practice without using our hands and knees positions. All kinds of ways of exploring. So grateful to share this beautiful tradition of yoga and this time practicing. Breathe in. Out. Lingering in that fourth sound of the Om, that silence. We hope to see you on Monday. Lots of these, I've been getting a lot of the recordings that